Hello, my name is Samar. I'm a user experience researcher at the design systems team at Google Search. I do user experience research trying to understand how different features on Google should look like to provide the best experience possible for users. I never really had any official UX certification or education. I studied in Egypt. As a student, I just used all my vacations to try different internships and learn about different fields to try to find what clicks most with me. And by the time I was applying for my first job, I thought data analytics was the thing that I liked most. I applied to different data analytics roles in different companies, like more than 50, I remember. I was very overwhelmed by the number of rejections I got as a fresh graduate that I felt so desperate to apply to Google, almost as a joke, almost as like, yeah, let me apply for Google, why not? And I got accepted, surprise. And I started as a data analyst in one of the Google search teams. It wasn't the one thing I'm passionate about. It was less interactive than I wanted. So I was really looking for something that's more interactive or a bit more creative. And I casually learned about the field of UX actually from a friend. And I just started learning about it. I started reading about it. I really like how I could make it overlap with the skill that I have, which was at the time analyzing large data. I could use what I'm good at and then build on that to do something that I'm more passionate about. I just started learning more about it. I took courses online. I'd learn something. I'd read a book about research methods, and then I'd be like, okay, this method is so cool. I haven't learned about it before. Let me try to find a project to apply the knowledge that I've gained to, make it stick and also build my portfolio. I'd approach different teams at Google and be like, hi, I am an aspiring UX researcher. This is what I know. This is what I've worked on previously. Would you like any help in your team? Can I provide any help to work on a project that's UX research related with this team, basically? And I'd work on user research. And I did that for 3 years straight. I'd keep self-learning, reading books, taking courses online, and trying to implement this knowledge. My first project, I have mixed feelings about this. So I was so passionate about this project. It was in my mind, also the first step towards achieving this goal, which is eventually finding a UX research role. So I was so passionate. I put my heart in it. That said, it was also a disaster to some extent. It was a disaster in the sense that I was figuring everything for the first time. And I didn't know if I'm doing everything correctly. I hoped I was. I was doing my due diligence. I was asking for loads and loads of feedback. And I was lucky to have people around me who are happy to give me feedback. Even though I still got my first job as a UX researcher, I still feel like sometimes I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. There's always someone who knows better. There's always someone who has more experience, more knowledge, does things in a better way. And the trick is no one really expects you to be perfect. You just have to keep learning. Even if you reach your dream job, if you stop learning, you'll never progress, and then you lag behind, and then it would be like you never reached anything. When you've been working so hard to reach something and then you reach it and suddenly you're like, okay, what now? Am I done with learning? Should I relax? And the realization there, which I had all along, but it kind of materialized more, is learning is a never-ending cycle. If you reach your dream job, but you never learn more or work on your knowledge to be better or take on more challenges, etc., you'll never really advance, and you'll never really feel like you're actually good at your job, which is where most of the satisfaction comes from. Not just taking the job, being good at your job and advancing in your career is where most of the satisfaction comes from. And I felt like I'll never reach that if I stop learning. So here I am after my first role in UX research, and I'm still continuing my self-learning, and hopefully I'll always do.